You open the chat window on your monitor.
Mm.
That blinking cursor just sits there mocking you. You stare at the empty white box again. You sigh, beat. Then you type the exact same basic request. You asked for an email draft you already requested yesterday.
Yeah, we all fall into that exact same trap. It's an incredibly common routine.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we are completely transforming how you approach work. We're turning you from an exhausted prompter into an AI orchestrator.
Because treating AI like a basic calculator is really holding you back.
Exactly. We will uncover the counterintuitive reverse method. This method builds a permanent digital workforce for you. Then, we will store those workers safely in an asset vault.
To fix the sheer exhaustion of that blank box, we need a shift. We must deeply understand the fundamental difference here. There's a huge gap between doing the work and managing the system.
Let's explore a simple restaurant analogy to really understand this. If you just type basic prompts every day, you are a line cook.
The very tired line cook.
Right. Every single time a guest orders, you frantically search for the recipe. You prepare every single meal completely from scratch.
Yeah, and it takes massive effort every single time. You drain your mental battery for absolutely no permanent gain. The new way is acting like a true head chef. You've already written all the perfect recipes. You've successfully trained your entire kitchen staff.
So when a guest comes, you issue one simple command. You just say, serve the special.
Exactly. The whole system runs perfectly in the background for you. You never worry about where to start anymore.
The statistics on this shift are actually pretty staggering. 91% of people are still cooking every single meal.
Which is wild.
It is. They feel constantly tired and deeply burnt out by the technology. Only the top 9% run a digital kitchen.
They use AI orchestration to save immense mental energy. Let's really unpack the daily benefits of this approach.
The daily benefits of this are truly massive. First, you achieve perfect consistency across all your tasks.
Right. The AI will always sound exactly like you. You never worry about sounding like a cold, generic robot again.
Second is the pure, raw speed of execution. You turn a 10-minute typing chore into a 5-second command.
That's the real leverage.
Third is the remarkable increase in accuracy. The system knows your specific formatting rules perfectly. It makes far fewer mistakes along the way.
The core mindset shift here is deeply important, though. Simple prompting is just a temporary, fleeting task.
Yeah.
It vanishes the moment you close the browser window. Orchestration builds a permanent, valuable digital asset. You do the hard work once, and it pays off forever.
I will be completely honest with you here. I still wrestle with prompt drift myself. 2-sec silence. Why is it so psychologically hard for people to stop micromanaging the AI and start trusting a system?
We cling to control because building systems feel slower than just doing the task.
Building a permanent asset does sound somewhat intimidating initially, but we have a counterintuitive strategy to share with you.
It makes building this permanent asset incredibly easy. We call this the reverse method.
It completely flips the usual approach upside down. We don't start with a perfectly written, complex prompt.
No, we start with a messy draft and work backwards from there.
Step one is to just embrace the total mess. Tell the AI what you want very simply.
Just get it on the page.
Accept the B- quality result it gives you initially.
Yeah, the first output will definitely be flawed. It might be far too long or entirely too formal.
Which is actually exactly what we want to happen.
Right. It gives us a solid baseline to react to. It's much easier to edit than to create from scratch.
Step two is giving very specific, targeted feedback. You must act like a demanding teacher here.
You do this for 2 or 3 quick rounds. Don't just tell the system to, make it better.
You must specify exactly what needs to change structurally. Tell it to use clear bullet points for the raw data.
Tell it to make the tone much more casual and friendly. You keep pushing it until the output is a 9 out of 10.
Step 3 is the real magic step here. We get the AI to write its own operational instructions. We use something called the extractor command.
This saves you from guessing how the AI actually processes language. The AI understands its own logic far better than we do.
You type a very specific sentence into the chat window. This is perfect. Analyze the logic and formatting. Now, write a Master System prompt.
Let's quickly define what that technical term actually means.
A Master System prompt is a saved set of deep instructions.
Exactly. The AI gives you a very detailed block of text back. This text is the actual functional brain of your new digital worker. This extracted logic always contains 3 vital structural parts. First is the role. This dictates exactly who the AI should pretend to be.
It could act like an expert productivity coach.
Right. Second are the strict rules. These dictate what the system must always do.
Like forcing it to use bullet points for all data summaries.
Yep. Third are the rigid constraints. These outline what the system should absolutely never do.
Like telling it to never use big, meaningless corporate jargon.
Setting these constraints is what prevents the AI from hallucinating wildly.
Whoa, imagine scaling to 1 billion queries. It completely changes how we approach leverage. But does relying on the AI to extract its own logic risk baking invisible flaws into the system?
Yes, blind trust embeds flaws, so carefully review the extracted logic before saving.
We will explore exactly how to store these logic instructions right after this quick break.
Mhm.
And we're back. So we have the extracted source code now. We have your highly personalized master system prompt.
Where do we put this code permanently? We definitely don't want to start over from scratch next week.
We build a dedicated expert tool on your favorite platform. If you use ChatGPT, these custom tools are called GPTs.
Over in Gemini, they are known as gems. If you prefer Claude, they are simply referred to as projects.
You walk through a very simple setup process next. You look for the specific button to create a new tool.
You'll see a blank box meant for the core instructions. You simply paste your master system prompt right into that box.
Then you introduce the powerful concept of a trigger word. You add one simple line at the very bottom of the box.
When I type plan, execute the logic above.
The system immediately goes live for you. Next time you sit down, you just type the word plan.
The AI already knows your whole professional life story. It knows your exact preferences and your strict formatting rules.
It asks for your daily tasks and builds schedules instantly. You transition from hiring a temporary worker to training a true partner.
You never have to explain your basic morning routines ever again.
Combining these triggers feels exactly like stacking Lego blocks of data. 2-sec silence. Do these automated triggers make our daily work feel too robotic or disconnected?
No, automating your routine chores frees your mind for genuine human creativity.
Once you realize how easy this truly is, your perspective changes. You will undoubtedly want an entire digital team working for you.
Let's talk about organizing and deploying these workers effectively. You need to introduce an asset vault.
This is simply a centralized digital library for all your custom tools.
You can use Google Drive or Notion very easily for this. It stores all your master system prompts safely in one place.
This gives you incredible portability across different AI platforms. If you switch from ChatGPT to Claude tomorrow, you lose absolutely nothing.
You just copy the saved prompt right into the new tool. Your digital workforce moves completely seamlessly with you.
This vault is also incredible for wider team sharing at your company.
Instead of training a new employee on brand voice, you just share the prompt. Let's highlight 3 practical, real-world examples to make this concrete.
Let's look at the email triage agent first. Most of us waste far too much time checking our chaotic inboxes.
You could build an automated worker to fix this massive drain. It reads and sorts everything for you highly professionally.
It categorizes your chaotic inbox into 3 distinct operational levels.
Level 1 is urgent and requires immediate attention. Level 2 needs a thoughtful reply eventually. Level 3 is just informational read-only material.
It actively prioritizes emails with key client names or close deadlines. It completely ignores all those generic daily marketing newsletters.
For each important email, it writes a short, highly accurate summary. It also drafts perfectly friendly replies, using your specific personal tone.
This reduces your daily information overload quite significantly. It helps you deeply focus on what is truly important that day.
You avoid being completely distracted by endless junk emails. Having ready-made drafts drastically speeds up your daily client replies.
You can process your inbox 5 times faster than usual.
The second powerful example is the meeting summary specialist. If your calendar is packed with stressful meetings, this is a true lifesaver.
It helps you catch vital information very fast without re-listening. You never have to listen to a whole hour-long recording again.
It reads your raw meeting transcripts and intelligently filters out the small talk. It cleanly outputs action items, key decisions, and follow-up questions.
You just read the highly organized bullet points to know exactly what to do. No important business decisions are missed after your stressful team meetings.
It acts as your perfect corporate memory bank.
The third great example is the research assistant. This is absolutely perfect for learning a complex new topic quickly.
Learning becomes much more engaging with your own dedicated digital assistant. It explains highly complex technical topics to a complete beginner.
It uses simple, relatable analogies so you can grasp the concepts easily.
It lists 3 clear pros and 3 clear cons for any argument.
This dedicated specialist saves you countless hours of searching through online documents. It gives you a highly balanced, multi-sided view of any complex problem.
It helps you grasp the core of emerging new trends extremely quickly. All of your customized digital workers are safely stored in your asset vault.
You never have to worry about starting from absolute zero anymore, but I have to push back gently on this whole idea.
Okay, sure.
Managing all these different prompts sounds fairly complicated to me. Maintaining this asset vault sounds like it could turn into its own chaotic administrative job. Beat. How do we prevent the asset vault from becoming a graveyard of unused prompts?
Start small and only save prompts for tasks you repeat on a weekly basis.
To ensure your asset vault stays highly functional, we need to address common traps. People constantly fall into specific pitfalls when orchestrating these AI systems.
Mistake number one is trying to do everything immediately. Don't build 10 different specialists in a single afternoon.
You will just get completely overwhelmed by the complexity and quit. Start with one specific weekly task that really annoys you.
Build your AI department very slowly over a long period of time. Mistake number two is simply forgetting to regularly update your saved prompts.
As your job responsibilities or personal style changes, your workers need crucial updates. They essentially need a yearly performance review from you.
You refine their outputs and extract a completely new master system prompt.
Mistake number 3 is being far too vague during the polish phase. Vague feedback always creates a very vague, unhelpful system.
Don't just blindly tell the machine to make it sound better. Highly specific feedback is absolutely crucial here.
Say, use much shorter sentences and add a strong call to action.
The more specific you are, the better your final system becomes.
This really exposes our own human laziness as the biggest bottleneck here. We expect the machine to read our minds perfectly on the first try. We haven't even clarified our own thoughts yet, but we expect magic. 2-sec silence. Which of these 3 mistakes usually makes people give up entirely on AI orchestration?
Expecting perfect mind reading on the first try kills your momentum completely.
Let's carefully recap the massive big idea from our discussion today. You absolutely don't need to be a highly trained computer expert at all.
You can completely stop doing endless repetitive grunt work right now. You must start treating AI as a highly customizable, permanent system.
It is not just a basic toy or an overgrown digital calculator. This fundamental shift helps you win back your precious, limited time.
It drastically reduces your daily stress levels at work.
It creates highly permanent digital assets for your long-term career growth.
Here is your clear, actionable call to action for this specific week. Pick one single repetitive task you always do on a Tuesday.
Run it completely through the reverse method we discussed today. Build your very first digital worker today and save it to your vault.
It's going to change everything for you.
We want to leave you with one lingering philosophical question to ponder. If AI orchestration permanently handles all the repetitive grunt work of your day, what new frontiers of creativity will you be forced to explore with all your reclaimed mental energy?